Oh, yeah, yeah.
Alright, this video is about the modifications we made to our Geo Pro 20 FBS. Eventually I'm going to put shelves, but right now what I have, the hanging item, metal item up there goes up, so I had to use a little tie to, hopefully you can see that. And I got a shelf on the top, 2 shelves, and a little drawer. In this drawer, go back, you put all your socks, your underwears in, and then close it back up. And if you want, you lift this up, you can put items in the back like coats, sweaters that you might not use but you might want to have for the night when it's cold. And I like it. We went to the beach. We went to Bethany Beach for a whole week, and I had all my items in there and a few items up here in this mesh, and that was my clothes. All my shorts fit in there, underwear, socks, and shirts, and I put my jeans up here with a few shorts, and it all fit perfectly. And Shelly wanted one. She liked mine so much I had to do it on her side. So we really like that mod. Mod number 2, added a wall clock. That clock up there we got it in Zazzle, and I stuck our logo on there. And we made it orange because orange is our theme. So, and I have it up there with Velcro command strips. When we travel, I just take it down and put it on the bed or put it up here on the shelf so it doesn't fall or anything hard and break. Puck lights. Why we have puck lights? It's magnetic, and I put the magnetic strips. I put one underneath here, right there, and another one on top there, and bam bam. Shelly has the same thing, and they're rechargeable, motion sensor. They're not as bright as the puck lights of the RV, because those things are bright. We shut them off, use puck lights, doesn't disturb anybody. And you can also put it on auto, which is motion sensor, so when you get near it, it turns on, or you just have it on. So it's not so bright, and it's rechargeable, and that's what I'm doing up here. They're magnetic. I just have it up here. This one is full. They're all full right now, and when you charge it, it's red, and when it's full, green. That's it. Very convenient, so I don't have to run anything, any wires to add some puck lights or reading lights. Those come in pretty handy. Alright, underneath right 3-inch foam. This bed wasn't so comfortable. It came with, but we couldn't afford a new full-size mattress. Maybe later on, I'm not sure. But we got this foam mattress, and it works well for us. We think it's very comfortable. So we got lucky there. And fits nicely. Oh, we added extension cords to each side. I have a black one, Shelly has a white one. And it gives us an extra 3 outlets, or extra 2 outlets, because I can find one, plugging it in, and 3 USB ports. Now, all right, we added this curtain rod. If you can see it right there, you can. I have a clip on it because when we travel, it slides on this side all the time. Want some privacy? And we got this tan color because it matches our camper. And it is, I think, 6 foot, 72 inches, 6 foot. And I measured perfectly because it just hits the bottom. Barely hits the bottom. So it's nice. It's really nice. We like it. And we bought this curtain rod. And what you do is it's spring loaded. And then you tighten it. And it stays on pretty. It has fallen a few times while traveling. But not when we're inside using it. And when you're not using it, put this on so it won't move around. Just make sure it doesn't go on the slide when you're closing it. It's not that close to the slide, so I think it's okay. And it had blackout in the back, so it blocks out the light too. If they happen to use the light, it won't disturb us. I bought an extra fire extinguisher. I think it's a 5-pound fire extinguisher. I have it in here right now. I want to hang it up somewhere. But I gotta find somewhere. Probably right here on the, as long as it's not bugging me when I'm sitting down. That's pretty good plywood, and I can connect this to it. It comes with this small one, and to me that's not enough. There was a fire. I think we want to have at least this. I have that, and I might put one underneath just in case I need one when I'm outside. But I haven't done that yet. So 5-pound fire extinguisher. I think that was a good investment. This is pretty much our pantry where we put all our food at and our snacks. And this thing that does not hold, so you would have to hold it, grab it out, and it would just, and if you're not working, it would slam on you. Now I added a magnet, like cabinet magnets. Here I put it with some 3M tape, and over here 3M tape, and it stays open. That's it. I changed the faucet. The faucet that came with the camper was okay. It was nice, but we wanted something that had a sprayer, and you can move around and connect it back up. So that mod was pretty good. Now, all right, we added a utensil holder. There was a black plywood or plastic. It was like a knife holder, and most of the E Pros and G Pros have those. Some are different sizes, but there is space underneath here. So what I did was grab a piece of wood, cut out dimensions, and brought a utensil holder set that had these little handles to it, so I can place it down and it's not in the way. You put the utensils in here, as you can see, and I decorated it with the Backsplash, that piece of wood, instead of painting it or whatever, which I did. It was white, but I wanted it matching the Backsplash, and it came out really nice. So, and if you're worried about, hey, is that blocking the vent? This is the vent right here. That's the vent right here for the oven. So you don't have to worry about things not venting. We also added this cutting board. It's from Costco. You can get it right on Amazon, and it fits perfectly on this glass stovetop to give you extra counter space. And I love it. It even came with this cutting board, this little cutting piece. For some reason, you read the directions, it says do not recommend cutting on. If it's a cutting board, don't call it a cutting board. But yeah, use these things to cut. You can buy these things anywhere. And it also comes with this nice little shelf liner, and also has feet that you can actually screw in too if you wanted to do that. I didn't think that was necessary, so I didn't do that. And this is very nice, because I wouldn't want to put stuff on that glass. That glass is going to shatter eventually. Alright, this mod, this space was wasted. This is where your sponge thing, and it only came up this far. You get your sponges, and maybe you can add a few other things. But what I did was take the sponge holder out, and I added this bin, and that's where we keep a few odds and ends stuff, like our paper bags. I wouldn't put anything heavy in there. It's starting to, I had it on there with command tape, Velcro, and it's starting to come off. So I'm gonna have to work on that. But it's extra little storage right there, and it works well. All right, one of the things I did first was take the screws out, and I added magnets. The magnets had 3M tape. I put the tape on. Tape wasn't holding, so I screwed the magnets in, and when I put this on, it would click in, but then in travel it would sometimes fall off because the magnets, it was like a cabinet magnet strength like the ones I have. I added hinges, and I did this just today, and I kept the magnets on that side, and this has a little lip here. All you gotta do is, and now it opens up. You can get your stuff out of there. Now, it's no room for anything in there. It's just a furnace vent. We do have some storage in here, and you have a little bit of stuff you can put in there. And what I stick in here is little decon, little mouse thingy, so they can come, if they come into the trailer, they'll eat the decon. And what they're supposed to do is it's supposed to make them dehydrated, so they want water. They're not going to get water in the trailer, so they leave the trailer and then they die. So hopefully they don't die inside. Can they die inside? Yeah, they might get trapped and die inside. But you don't want these critters eating your wires and your phone. So that's it. I love this mod. Finally, I did something about it. And you know, I got the hinges on Amazon. This is just a quick mod I did. These are for the pots and pans will rattle around. These are my pool noodles. But I got this shelf, and I had this shelf for something else for my kitchen when I lived in Lancaster, and I got it, put it on there, and what it holds is pots and pans on the bottom with the lids, the big pots and pans on the top, and then I stick these noodles in here so it won't rattle so much. Bam! Open. Bam! Don't let it slam. All right, I added this paper towel holder. As you can see, it doesn't come off. Got this on Amazon as well. And I was going to stick it on the side, which would fit perfectly, but it kind of runs into the TV. So I have it. And our valance is metal. Our blinds, the valance here is metal, which is nice. So I can put it right. Make it even. There you go. Very nice. And it's out the way. Even if you don't want it, if you're cooking something you don't want it there, you can always remove the paper towels and stick them somewhere. But right now they're out of the way. You want paper towels? Bam, you got them. So I really love that mod. You have this glass backsplash here to protect, but nothing to protect on this side. So I brought Backsplash here. It is a, I think it's 12 by 12, and it's peel and stick. And I really like the design here because it matches the wall pretty good. Has that copper accent type of tiles. And it came out really good. I like it. And it's sticking really well too. Doesn't look like it's going to come off. Alright. This is a mod I came up with for storage while traveling. We put some bins. We have a heater here. We have a Keurig. Or 2 ottomans I stick on there. And we have another bin over here. And I bought these straps here that connects it so it won't move. And I have 2 of them. One's this color and one's like a yellowish color or an orange color. And I just connect it to the hinges over here. And this stuff does not move at all. So it is a really good setup to get everything out of the way, because when you have to slide in, you do have room to walk back and forth, but you're not running into the ottomans or any of the stuff that you don't want stuff to break. You don't want your curb to fall and break, or the heater to fall and break. By the way, a little bonus feature, little lantern fireplace. We don't have a fireplace in here, so we wanted something that resembles one, and this lights up like a fire, and it produces heat. And I think it's 400 watts or 900 watts, so if you put it on low, you can actually run it off the battery, and for a couple of hours if need be, for emergencies. And Shelly loves that one. We got them on Amazon, and first of all, the color matches the wall like perfectly. Even the pattern matches the wall. Let me see if you can see it. Pattern, and then theirs is the wall right there, and it pretty much matches perfectly. So the color matches really nice. And what we use these for is shoe storage and some other storage. Last time I had all my electronic stuff in there. That gets it out the way. Use it as an ornament to sit down, because I usually sit down on it. And if you can use it as a table, because we don't use our table that's behind the bifold, we take that outside and stick it near the griddle. So we got a table, not using the table, use it as an ottoman. And when we're traveling, it goes up here, upside down, because we don't want the feet on the sofa. And it fits in there perfectly. We put stuff around it, like I got the Keurig in the middle. Now the Keurig we put in the bathroom. We don't have any kitchen space, but when we travel, we put it up here to secure it. And as you can see, one strap goes on top, one strap goes on the side, and nothing moves. So I like that mod a lot. Alright, we did this mod too, to get a little bit of extra storage space. As you can see, we put hinges on it, and there's a little bit of space to put shoes or whatever. There's not much space, but there's a little space. Put some games. The other straps down here. It's not too much storage, but it's hinge. See? It goes back and forth over this carpet really nicely. And then, not sure if I can lift this, but those are the hinges right there. Put 3 hinges on. I just got this the other day. See if I can take it off. Very nice. Didn't get to use it yet. Cup holder and tray. So if you're sitting down and you want to put like a sandwich here or whatever, or your cell phone, and you can put a mug in here. It's big enough for a mug, or something else here. It comes with a little rubber thing here and a rubber thing right here. And what it does is you turn this and it gets tighter. So it fits in there, and you turn it until it gets tight. And that's it. And it's supposed to turn 360. The fridge was doing good until you put a lot of stuff in there, and then it wasn't getting as cold as we wanted it to get. So I have brought this fan, this Beach Lane fan, and it runs off a battery. And you turn it on, and it's supposed to be put in the back, and it's supposed to help with. And I tested it out when we went Bethany Beach, and it works pretty well. The sodas were cold. Everything, the sodas on the door was cold. Before it wasn't getting that cold, and with this, I think it worked pretty well. Looks a little dinky, but it works, and it has a 2D battery, so it lasts a while. Still working after 2 trips with it. And this goes back here. I bought these shelves too for the refrigerator. I think I got these at Botscov's, and they were really nice. Keeps everything in place, and it actually locks in the back. And I don't think it was meant to do that, but in this refrigerator it does, so that is nice. Alright, our shelf. We bought this originally for medical supplies for Shelly. So what I did was modified it. I couldn't do all 6 shelves because it's just in the way, it blocks the refrigerator. But now I only have 3 shelves, and it works really nice. So you have 3 nice shelves right on the bathroom door, and you can still get into the freezer, and the refrigerator you can open up all the way. It doesn't block it. Also, if you have a 20 FBS, this size trash bin, it's perfectly between the door and the armrest. As you can see there. For those who have a 20 FBS, when you're in travel mode and the slides are in, you can't open up the bathroom all the way. It opens up about this much and you can't get in because of the armrest. So, like a lot of people did, I put this on one of those furniture connection right here. So what I do is place it over here during travel mode to secure it with that strap, and and when I'm camping, it goes right back on once the slide's out. Just clicks it right on. Alright, this is a mod that I did today. The Backsplash. This Backsplash matches the one that's in the kitchen. Shelly wanted it, and I said okay. So I got went back on Amazon, ordered it. It's 12 by 12, I believe, and it comes in a set of 10, which was nice because I only used 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This Backsplash is very nice, and it was kind of easy to install. I usually always get into a hiccup, but I didn't get into a hiccup with this one. It was pretty easy. Nice. Alright, some of the things I did not too long ago, about maybe 2 weeks ago, is that these little knobs here, these little rubber knobs, and we all know what those are for. Those are for you won't bang stuff. I have one on this side right here near the cross. Now it's making noise because this is pretty much hollow. So it's not, without this, it was making a loud noise. And you might damage the wall too because they're pretty thin. So that was nice. And also right here, because the medicine cabinet was just banging on there. Come on, Rockwood. You can add those for us. Come on, man. So look. Nice. Before it was clanging. It was a clank. So I did that almost. I did that in almost every cabinet door. As you can see over here. There's one. Oh shoot, I didn't put one on there. Now I will. One on both sides. See? It would just bang. So I'm going to put one on there. For some reason I didn't do that. Let's see where else I have one. Oh, right here. Here and here. So when I open up, that wasn't banging. See that? So I have them in a few places. And also on the door, the bathroom door. I got 1, 2, 3, and 4. Still shuts, and it doesn't feel like it's slammed. So there's a few of them around. So I gotta add one for those two. Nice. As everyone knows, these things, you have it halfway like this, and the wind hits it, it starts clanking. So I did put one here, put one on there, and now it doesn't clank anymore. And you can still go up, still go all the way up, and wherever it is, and I put those on every one. So nice. All right, my last one I don't want to forget is this carpet. This carpet I got on Amazon. It's 4x5, and it fits perfectly in the camper right here, perfectly. And it's washable. You can pick it up, and it doesn't slide. The corners lay flat, and it's washable. So if it gets dirty, you just take it home and wash it, bring it back out to the. So I love this carpet. It's very nice, and it's thin enough where it fits underneath this, so I don't have to move it. The slide comes in, and it fits perfectly underneath. So I don't have to move it at all unless I'm washing it. So, without further ado, thank you for watching the Gonzo book. It's about me and Shelly and our adventures. We just started. We have like 13 videos out. Like and subscribe. We would love to hear from you guys, so comment. Thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you on the other side.